Hey everyone, and welcome to the video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Today I'm going to look at the Edmonton Oilers and then tell you the 5 things that I like about the team. And my history with Edmonton kind of goes back, we're talking decades, I guess now. I was never the biggest Edmonton Oilers fan. I'm still not. I know this video is about the Edmonton Oilers and I'm wearing Edmonton Oilers merch, but I am a Montreal Canadiens fan if you're not aware. And but that doesn't mean that there's not things that I don't like about the Edmonton Oilers. And there was a point of time that I really cheered for the Edmonton Oilers, and I want to talk a little bit about that in one of the 5 things. So let's get going. Here we go. Number 1, 2006. Yep, this was the time that I cheered for the Edmonton Oilers. It was the year that they went to the Stanley Cup Final against the Carolina Hurricanes. And in that year, the Carolina Hurricanes eliminated my favorite team, the Montreal Canadiens, and I was completely devastated. So at that point, I was like, okay, screw you, Carolina. I'm cheering for whoever you play. I'm cheering for whatever team that plays you. So it was, it went on, and then Edmonton got to the finals. That was just a cool run in general, and then they're facing off against Carolina. So it's like Edmonton all the way. Let's get it. I had an Edmonton hat, and I wore that thing every single day, and I was cheering so hard for Edmonton. And when they lost, I was completely devastated. And I don't want to admit it, but I've not really been an Edmonton fan since then. So I guess that year was kind of a bandwagon year for me, but I really enjoyed cheering for Edmonton. I enjoyed cheering for a Canadian team. It was cool to see a Canadian team go to the finals, and unfortunately they didn't win, like I said, but that's just a really good memory for me. I can think back. I know exactly where I was living at the time. I can kind of relate memories to situations in my life, and that was one of those really prominent memories that I have cheering for Edmonton and just watching that those entire playoffs. I was big into hockey in 2006. So 2006, big year for me, big year for Edmonton. Got to be on my list. Number 2, the legacy. There are a few teams that have the legacy that the Edmonton Oilers do. There are a handful of teams, and with the likes of Messier and Curry and Gretzky, this was a legacy back in the 80s that just dominated so intensely that you can't not appreciate it. Now, most of you who are watching this weren't even born at that time, and guess what? Neither was I. I wasn't born then either. But you have to appreciate it. You have to appreciate what they did. Going back and seeing old footage of games that they had, and it was just such a cool point in history to have Gretzky come in, the best player to ever play the game, and just do his magic. It was really cool to see. You can't not respect the legacy, so it's got to be on my list. Number 3, Connor McDavid. Now, even though Connor McDavid's on this list, I'm not actually technically a fan of Connor McDavid. Now, I know I have his jersey here and I know I'm wearing it, but I really appreciate his skill. I appreciate his game style, his gameplay, just what he brings to the game of hockey in general. He's just a pleasure to watch. He's so fast. He's so talented. It's really unbelievable. He is the best player probably in the NHL today. Maybe there's good making arguments about Crosby or Draisaitl or whatever you want to do. That's a video for another time. But just in general, though, I don't really cheer for him because I like to cheer for underdogs, and McDavid is the furthest thing from an underdog entirely. So I'm more likely to cheer for a player individually like Yamamoto or someone off Edmonton versus McDavid. But like I said, I really appreciate McDavid's skill, and you can't not watch him. You can't not appreciate what he brings to the table. So he has to be on this list. Number 4, jerseys. I think a lot of people might disagree with this specific one. I think there's a lot of teams who have maybe a better ensemble of jerseys, but for me, I've always really loved Edmonton jerseys. I specifically absolutely adore this one. I like that, the third jersey that they used in the mid-2000s that most people hate with the cog or the really dark blue. There was no orange, and I really like that one. And I know a lot of people dislike it, and that's okay. But I really have maybe their entire history, I don't know if there's ever been an Edmonton Oilers jersey that I disliked. I'm not a huge fan of. I don't want to say that I'm not a huge fan of it because that makes it sound like I dislike it. I don't like it, but I don't dislike it. The orange version of this jersey, I preferred the Reebok version of that orange jersey, not the Adidas version. So, but anyways, I still like it. But anyways, I just think they have some awesome jerseys. Number 5, the arena. Another sponsored Rogers Arena. It's probably every arena in Canada soon is going to be sponsored by Rogers. But regardless, it's a beautiful arena on the outside, on the inside. They did an awesome job. It's I think it's maybe the newest arena in the NHL at this point. We have some new ones being built currently, but yeah, it's got to be on this list. I've never been there, but I see pictures. I'm kind of an arena nerd in a way. I love looking at pictures and images, and I've been following the Seattle build on their arena, and yeah, it's just a cool place. I hope I get to visit there someday, and I love seeing pictures from it. So if you're in the area of Edmonton and you see it, tweet me a picture. All my links or social media links are down below in the comment section or in the description. So tweet me some photos of that arena if you get a chance. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having an awesome day. If you want to contribute and list your 5 things that you like about the Edmonton Oilers down below in the comment section, I would love that. Read all the comments, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because I'm making videos like this and other fun videos in the future, and I will see you in those future videos. Adios.